All right, let's talk about the Detroit Lions possibly signing Dak Prescott, which is some word on the street that Dallas may not re-sign him. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And immediately I'll jump in there and throw him a deal. I don't even worry about drafting a quarterback. If I have to draft a quarterback and I like one, maybe after the first round, then I do that. If I don't really know how his ankle going to be after the surgery, if I, accumulate another pick from Stafford, then, maybe I still draft another one. But to be honest, I wouldn't trade Stafford to Dallas for Dak Prescott. And obviously, Dallas would have to sign him. And signing trades in the NFL really don't exist. So you don't have to worry about that. But to be honest, I think Dak would be perfect for the city of Detroit. Oh, no, not Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott better than Matthew Stafford. I mean, the last couple years, for sure. He had more 400-yard passing games than Matt Stafford. My only issue would be, after the ankle injury, would he still be a mobile guy? Everybody thought Zeke made Dak Prescott. He put the D and the A and the K in Dak Prescott, and that wasn't true. Dak, my only concern about Dak is him not having the biggest arm in the world, but he don't have a water pistol for an arm. But I think in the situation, if you do pick up Dak, or you plan to pick up Dak, you can still trade Matthew to Dallas and say, give me your first round pick in Amari Cooper. You put Amari Cooper out there. Possibly, maybe you want to bring back Kenny Galladay. Maybe you don't. Okay. You can franchise tag Galladay if you want to. If he gets his number too big, maybe you go for Gallup and then bring back Galladay. Maybe you go for CeeDee Lamb and bring back Galladay. Bring back a first and Michael Gallup for Kenny Galladay. For Matthew Stafford. And maybe, that'd be good enough. And also you could pick up Dak, had Cooper, had Gallup, Galladay. It's a lot of things you could do. So in my opinion, it makes a lot of sense to go out there. People talking about, well, we can, we can get Jacoby Brissett. No, Dak Prescott is perfect because let's say we know they're gonna treat him like a black quarterback. He don't get the money he's looking for. You can sign Dak. Let's say he get a 1-year contract, sell him a 2-year contract. And be like, if you perform, we tear the contract up. It's just, you don't find quarterbacks like Dak Prescott too often on the market. If you have completely, he got his legs, he got an arm. He gonna make your running game better because he's mobile, he's smart. You putting him back in the dome. So that's a dangerous move for Detroit in a good way. You got a guy that's a proven leader at the quarterback position. You didn't have that with Matthew Stafford. And to be honest, it just make a lot of sense, And then we can look at the openings. You got San Francisco. Let's just go through. You got, who else? You got New Orleans. Okay. You probably got New York. His old offensive coordinator, Jason Garrett there. You probably got the Rams. It could be opening. Pittsburgh, if they get rid of Ben Hurt, Ben coming back though. You got, could have Houston opening. Could have Miami open. You could have Las Vegas could be open. Denver. So you got 7 teams you really maybe have to contend with, maybe a little bit more. And if you could plug Dak in, if you got a team-friendly contract and still draft a quarterback. Why not? Dak Prescott been better than Stafford for the last couple of seasons. Even this year, you could say Stafford did what he did, but Dak was hot carrying a bad team and didn't have the best offensive line. You put him in Detroit, you draft the right tackle. Or you can potentially draft the left tackle, put him at right until you get ready to get rid of Decker. You got one of the best offensive lines out there. Give him another running back, a guy that can help DeAndre Swift. I wouldn't mind Najee Harris or Sherman Kidd out of Ohio State. Plug him in there with it. It opens a possibility because if you take a quarterback, if you take Dak, you want to take a quarterback early. You can take one late. So you get Dak. Jamar Chase fall to you, whatever. Or the dude from the lineman from Alabama. You got another first-round pick for trading. Trading Stafford, it definitely could work. It definitely could work. You could turn this team right around. You sign Galladay back. Draft Dak. You know what I'm saying? If you have 7, you see a receiver you like, or Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith. I heard Devontae Smith refused to give measurements at the Senior Bowl. Get Devontae Smith. If he fall to you, he may fall. Get Devontae Smith. You got Galladay. You know what I'm saying? Find a veteran receiver that can work the slot. Okay? Your second first-round pick, you can get somebody defense or whoever the best. There's so many possibilities because I don't have to draft a quarterback. I got a quarterback. What's that? 26, 27 years old. I got a guy that can carry us for the next few years. You know, and we don't know about any. I mean, you could take Dak, and let's say Dak, nobody in the league want to pay Dak what he want. You get Dak a 1-year deal for $20 million, whatever it may be, $10 million, whatever it may be. You still could take Fields at number 7. You still could take Trey Lance at number 7. You know, coach him up behind Dak Prescott. Trade him. That's what Patriots do. Ryan Mallett didn't work out. Brian Hoyer really didn't work out. But, you know, you had Jimmy Garoppolo, Jacoby Brissett. They had some guys behind Tom Brady for years, you know, that they would flip them and turn them into compensation. You know, and I like the idea of people who no, not Dak. Dak. And Dak is not garbage. He all got a playoff win. You Stafford got a playoff win. So I would get Dak and possibly draft a quarterback later on. I definitely would pick up Dak for the Lions. Plug him in there. You got a veteran guy. And only issue you got is his ankle. And really the doctors will be able to tell you, you know, when his ankle will be ready or whatever the situation may be with that. But yeah, they can tell you what's going on with that, and you know, you'll be okay from that situation. But yeah, Dak is a no-brainer. If I can plug a Dak Prescott into my offense right away, the Lions instantly become a contender. You find you a linebacker, find you some couple interior linemen, bring back Romeo. You get Julio a quarterback in, his brother. You bring a Trey Flowers back. If you get a guy like the interior lineman from Alabama, get another lineman later on that can plug. I mean, you push Deshaun Hand to back up D-tackle, back up in. You bring John Panisi back. Then you got depth at the linebacker position. They talking about that Parson kid from Penn State. If your second pick in the second round, if you get one for Stafford, you can plug him in. Right then and there, now we bring in Julian back. That's like getting an extra pass rusher. Bringing Trey Flowers back. Bringing Romeo back. You get the dude from Alabama, plug him in. Plug in Parsons. That's a whole new defense right there. And with a different philosophy that's going to lighten the imaginations up. You add Dak Prescott. Then later in the draft, you know, if you can't bring Galley, if you bring Galley back or can't, find a receiver for him. You know, find another back for him. You know, find a right tackle for him. I mean, you know, Dak Prescott, if he's healthy, it's an upgrade from Stafford. Somebody younger, mobile, you know, and really, they can turn this thing around. And the only question is, you know, if he cleared his health, is the coaching staff. That's the only question. You play Dak in this team right now, man. You get a proven commodity. Excuse me, Nick Hurt. You get somebody that's proven. Somebody that know NFL defense. Got a year to sit down and read defenses. He probably rehabbing and ready to go right now almost. And why wouldn't you bring him here? Smart thing to do. Sign him to a 1-and-1 or a 2-year deal and see what happens. Shit, you could just take him and take Fields and take Lance and see what happens. That's what I would do. It's a no-brainer. First person I'm calling after I create cap space with the Lions and create almost $40 million in cap space with the trade of Stafford and to cut a few other guys, Jesse James, Desmond Trufant. First thing I'm doing is calling Dak. What's up? Want to come to Detroit and start? So be it. Immediately. I'm calling Dak. You call Dak, you good. And if you trade Stafford to the 49ers, get some picks and get Jeff Wilson a running back. Or get Raheem Morstead. Him and DeAndre Swift would be, great. And then you're giving Dak the best tight end he had in TJ Hawkinson. During this time, shit, draft the right tackle, bring Galladay back. Shit, in this scenario, you could draft. I think Smith is gonna drop in the draft. The receiver from I think he's gonna drop because his size. Like I said, he refused to take measurements. I think he's gonna drop. You add Smith and Galladay. You know, you don't know what can happen. You know, so, you know, people gonna say, oh, Dak sucks. Stafford suck. If Dak sucks, that'd be killing me with that. Stafford is better than that. Where? Do we got a playoff win? No. Did he ever win his division? No. People kill me with Stafford. Stafford is garbage, dog. I've been telling y'all that for the last couple of years. And whoever trade for him, if they don't win, you know I'm gonna make a video. I told y'all Stafford wasn't shit. You know, I'm gonna make a video pointing fingers. You know, and he not a winner. And Jerry Rice said, fuck out of here. He ain't a leader. You're getting a leader in Dak Prescott. You're getting a leader. Getting a leader. And if he's healthy, you're getting a hell of a... That's probably going to be the greatest free agent pickup in Lion history. Real talk. You know, people say, is he good enough to win? Look at Dallas, man. You know, Jerry Jones says Jimmy left. He been lost. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, card, response, video request, all my social media links, subscription. Twitter's the fastest way than Facebook than Instagram. Also, you want to make a financial donation, Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Marcy Sports Talk. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. We go.